Hi everyone, it's Adrienne Leah. This is going to be a quick reading. I am going to start piecing some of my video clips together that I have for my knitted sweater that I just finished. I just got back to my brother's place. I'm not inside yet, but I got to use my umbrella that I got the other week. I'm glad you thought, like, why would it be an important thing or an exciting thing to use an umbrella? Well, I was like, not like searching intensely for an umbrella that is windproof, but I was definitely wanting one because the umbrellas that I have in my car, they're not windproof, and so they would like go inside out if it's slightly windy. I mean, it wasn't super windy today, but I did get to use the umbrella. I got it from a store. I wasn't, again, searching for it, but I saw that they had one and it didn't have a price tag on it, so I went up to the front, and then the cashier told me that I could she told me that I could pick out like the cheapest umbrella and then she'll charge me for that price. And I'm like, okay. And that's here now, and I've been using it today. And then today I also was on a mission for a specific thing, and it was a little bit ongoing for the past couple of days for this, but I wanted to get my own like butter cookie tin. And I don't know how it is in other countries, but it's like tradition for you to take out or eat the butter cookies. I would probably put them aside and maybe gradually eat them, but it would take me a really long time. But I wanted to get the butter cookie tin because you would put like sewing supplies in there, and they didn't have a lot of festive ones this year, and I was looking in the aisles that had chocolate in them too, and they didn't have a lot of like tin boxes, and then some of them were expensive, and then I wasn't because it'd be a lot to eat like a box of chocolate with my allergy. And then I found one that I just thought it was like a good idea to get. So it's already 3 minutes in, but I got this, and this has black tea in here, so I feel like the universe was telling me not to get the chocolate one, because there was another one that was shaped like an instrument that played music that was also a tin, but I didn't end up getting it because it was more expensive. I like this one too, and I have some sewing supplies, but I don't need many now, and it could definitely fit in here. And then the spools aren't, there's like the ones with that are just 250 yards, and that's fine, and those are the more there's less, and then there's the other amount. And so I figured that this would be something to use, and it goes with my other nesting doll. So I have this one that has the flowers on it. For the reading, the first card that I saw that like kind of popped out, and I wasn't even trying to shuffle, it was the death card, and it came out in the other reading too. And there's definitely, of course, there's relevance for it because it came up in the reading. I will say that there's the Six of Wands in the future, and that's promising, clarified with the Six of cups, so that's 66, and you don't have to take it as any other card or any other number, whatever it is to you. But you could also link it to like angel numbers and or other types of symbolism or numerology and numerological interpretation for it. But I feel like that's positive movement. I will say that death is really present right now, and I feel like it's definitely a change up because sorry, I'm jumping. You have the Queen of Swords in the present with the Five of Wands. I feel like this is like interaction because you also have the Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. I feel like there's like duos or interactions with these things. And with the Six of Cups, sorry, jumping again, it's like a normalizing energy because that seems like the direction that is really prevalent. And then with the Six of Wands, it's one of those energies that feels like if you're saying like, oh, it's getting hotter, it's getting colder, like if you're saying it's close to something, I feel like it's getting hotter, that type of energy. For right now, with the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords, there seemed to be something where something was done continuously, and that was like the continuation of the choice that was to be made or even desired to. And because with the Five of Wands, everyone's wearing boots, and for me, I have these boots that I have gotten them multiple times, and I've worn them for over a decade, and they're like my main shoes. I'm wearing boots, I'm wearing them right now. They're like the comfiest ones, and it seems like there's that type of consistency because this is like really jumping, I'm sorry, because in the past you have the Knight of Swords, and now it's the present, it's the Queen of Swords. So it's doing things over and over and over again. I'm sorry, it keeps like blurring out. Because the Knight of Swords is one that's so determined to do exactly what they want, when they want, how they want to do it. They may have the reputation of being more of a defiant or kind of maybe patriotic or revolutionary type of energy, because there's that fighting energy or spirit that goes along with that. And it seems to be that the Five of Wands goes with the Queen of Swords, as if there's kind of like indicating something or like dictating something. There's some type of communication or even messages that affect the movement of someone or like or people, since there's multiple people in the Five of Wands. So the energy is kind of like fighting a good fight or fighting the good fight and following through with it. Knight of Swords energy is also an energy that is determined to get the certain outcome that they're looking for. Also relating to like the shark animal totem in a way too. I feel that there is like a little more maturity and experience because you have the Queen of Swords there. I would say that the Queen of Swords is definitely knowledgeable and direct and can be instigating because of the cutthroat energy that there is with her. And as I was saying that, like, I had a chest cramp too. I feel like it can't be linking to the death card because I feel that, I feel in the last reading maybe I didn't make it as evident enough. Of course, it's a major arcana card, and it's a card that you don't really leave astray. Although in a way it is a card that you leave astray, because a death card is something where it ends and then there's something else that comes about with it. There's that type of nature. So when we're thinking about the Six of Wands in this, the it's almost like the evidence is here where there's something that's being done differently than it was before. It's like maybe strategizing or doing another, like going through plans A through Z, and maybe if the last 10 times that you did plan A and it wasn't going exactly how you wanted it to go, now we're going to plan B or plan C or whatever letter you're going for. And for the obstacle, you have the 9 of Cups, and that's an interesting one because it does link to festivities or like holidays. I have heard through the grapevine, or like through someone that told me literally that like in the country, if it's a state of war, then the holidays aren't, I hope I'm saying it right, they don't count, or they're not like celebrated. And that could be like the obstacle, because so many things get brought up and there are other things that maybe you would rather do other than the thing that you're doing now that seems to be what gets put on that silver platter. And when I say silver platter, it could be like the silver spoon, where these are the sacrifices that are made in order for us to get even the slightest bit of luxury. And it might not even be luxury, it might just be like the humanized experience where you should get these things and it should be basic human rights or conveniences. So, and convenience in a good way. How to overcome the obstacle? There is duo, as I said, the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles. I feel like the King of Pentacles can help ground the Queen of Cups, especially during the time of the death period. I feel that since it's heavy water energy and the Cups is a water, Queen of Cups is the Queen of Water, I feel like this time can hit her or him more deeply, so you can flip it and you don't have to read for genders. With the King of Pentacles, there might be some authority to the Death card. And I was going to say something, but it didn't come through. If you don't have something, you could supplement it in another way. That's another specific thing. So there could be that type of innovation that's there too. And Pentacles is Earth, and it could be something that I was getting also guarding resources. So to guard the resources that you have, and then find other ways to supplement them in case you have less than what you were hoping to have. But with the King of Pentacles, there's like being able to think of plans, like maybe in a financial way, or in a way where it's not necessarily backtracking, again with plans A through Z, but finding other ways to make ends meet. So I would go on to go further in. I feel like the Death card will be more discovered in the next reading because it seems like it's coming up a lot. So there could be the major change that it just kind of comes at you, and it feels like abrupt, and then it's an energy where we have to act. And I feel like it's going to be fulfilling because it does have that transformation type of outcome to the Death card. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another reading. Bye.